What's up, YouTube? Now, this video is actually a long-awaited video. I've been meaning to make this for some time, but I think this is a pretty good time to make it now that we have a lot of characters announced for it, which is Naruto Ultimate Ninja, Naruto Shippuden Ultimate Ninja Storm Generations. That's a really long name. But yeah, I think this game, I think it's a really good game that's going to be coming out. I didn't really when this game was first announced, I didn't really have a lot of expectation for it. I was kind of thinking like, oh, they're just gonna throw a couple characters in there, and call it a day. But I'm kind of liking, okay, they're bringing a lot of characters back from Storm One, which I personally like, especially because I don't have like actually a PS3 or anything, so I never had Storm One. I only had Storm Two since I have a 360. But I'm like they're bringing back a lot of the previous characters. I'm thinking there's a possibility they're bringing back clashes, which I would love. I've always wanted to do one of those clashes, and we're also gonna get the first Hokage as a playable character, which he was not in Storm One. Same thing with Second Hokage. I'm thinking the third is in it as well, so we're gonna get like all the Hokages. Obviously the fourth is gonna be in it. Fifth, is a given. They're all going to be in it. See them go all the way down the line. Which I've been waiting for a game where I could play with all the Hokages, all every single one of them. And I think we're getting Kurenai as a like one of the side characters that kind of assist you out, like an assist character. And I think there's Obito, there's young Kakashi, all the pre-time skip, Konoha 11. Of course, all the characters we had before the before in Storm 2, they're gonna be in there. I think I already mentioned Obito, Young Kakashi. Zabuzan Haku. I'm surprised they weren't in there in Storm 1, but they're finally overhauling them, which they were really needed to be, put in there. They even changed up the gameplay a little bit. I'm glad that they're actually they have the substitution bar, so we won't have people just going nuts on substitutions online, proving it a lot, So I'm thinking they're really, putting in a lot of effort for the Storm series. I really like how the whole Storm series as a whole is just done pretty well. I mean, I don't feel like it just gets crapped on just like a lot of other, I guess you could say, Naruto games do. Like where it's just kind of like, I don't know, people don't really seem like they put a lot of effort into it, or kind of like DBZ games. I don't even like I have Ultimate Tenkaichi, and I just kind of feel like it just the expectations for it that I had for it just I was very disappointed when I got the game. I'll just say that, but back to the whole Storm deal. I'm like we have there's a lot of games, like 70 plus characters supposed to be in this. I don't think they really have a lot of characters from the war. They have the Manga Kill, Sharingan, Sasuke. I'm surprised Danzo has not been announced yet. I would have thought Danzo would have been announced. He has to be in the game. I would be, really shocked that they've been put Danzo in the game because the whole Kage Summit arc is about Danzo, and they, already announced, all the, all the Kages and stuff. Well, it's not all about Danzo, but there's a lot of Danzo has a lot of importance in the Kage Summit arc. But yeah, so this game has a lot of a lot of characters. I'm loving everything they're doing with this whole series. It's just, I love the Storm series. I'm thinking that, I'm probably pick this up the first day it comes out, so I'm probably gonna go ahead and reserve it. Probably doesn't need to be reserved. I doubt it's gonna be like just sold out like crazy, but I don't know. You never know. What's another thing I wanted to mention? Clashes. I'm wondering if they do bring clashes back, how it's gonna work, especially with some of these other moves that, you can't really see them, being able to clash and stuff, and with the newer characters. Some, that's really gonna be a mystery, as far as how that goes down, but still the pre-time skip characters, great addition. First Hokage, I'd love to have a match. First Hokage and Yamato, it'd be awesome. Tree, both tree users and going crazy with their tree powers. If they have I'm like I know they're probably not gonna have anything with the war. Oh yeah. I have to mention, like they're putting the Nine Tail Chakra mode Naruto in the game, and man, I don't know. I'm kind of disappointed, and you probably wonder why. No, that's excellent to put him in there. And I'm like, what moves is he gonna have? I mean, I don't want them to just show all his moves that he's gonna use from the war. I mean, granted, he hasn't really went crazy, on move sets in the war. I mean, he's shown all these Rasengan variations, but I don't want to see him like do a Tail Beast Rasengan in this game or something. I mean, of course, it's not finished in the manga, but I don't want them to go ahead and do something of that sort. But hopefully they won't. I don't think they will. But just imagine how Storm 3 is going to be. Like, we see all the stuff they're doing in Generations, and it's not even Storm 3. Storm 3 is going to be all centered around the war. So, and there's a lot of characters that come into the war. So if you don't read the manga or something like that, you're gonna see, like, there are so many different people that we didn't really know about, like famous ninjas or shinobis, whatever you want to call them, are in this war. That means that there's gonna be a lot more characters coming in Storm 3. A lot more going down. Yeah. So I'm really looking forward to see that. Seeing EMS Sasuke. Spoiler in case you don't read the manga, you guys can, I guess skip ahead maybe a few seconds or something, but get to see Madara. Um, yeah, this whole war is just, I mean, the whole war to me is beast in the manga, but it's not over, of course. But when they overhaul that into the game, I just can't imagine how it turns out. I hope they do the same thing, like the same way they did it in Storm 2, where they had the little cutscenes, like the boss battles. I hope they have that in the Storm 3. I know they're not doing that as much, I don't think, in the this generation game. I know it's a lot of animated cutscenes, which I don't mind. Hey, that means it can make up maybe from some bad animation we've had, in the regular anime itself. And I've actually seen some screenshots of look like Naruto and Sasuke, fighting, which I'm pretty psyched about because it means, oh, we'll get to get some, pretty good animation. Maybe make their little encounter that we saw, after the Five Kage Summit, a little bit longer, a little bit more epic. So, like I said, they're overhauling for this game. The Storm series is a really good series. If you want to pick up a Naruto game, if you don't really know much about the Storm series, if you have the 360, you have a PS3, I suggest picking it up. I'm like, even if you're not really a big, big, big Naruto fan, I still think it's a great game. So please check it out. If you like that kind of stuff, Storm 2, love it, can still play it all day. So anyway, these are my thoughts. Took a long time to come out with this video. I kind of rambled a lot on this video, so please be, I guess, easy on me. But anyway, that's pretty much it, guys. So please rate, comment, subscribe. Please subscribe. And enjoy your day. So see you later.